A scuffle has broken out between Eastern Cape flood victims and the police. The chaos erupted when police tried to evict residents from temporary shelters following last month's deluge. Sipha Kema was there.
A month later, not much has changed for the Kariga flood victims. The affected people living in low-lying areas were moved to temporary housing after losing their homes and as a precautionary measure against future bad weather. Today, they're being evicted from the temporary housing as the lease agreement has lapsed, but the people say they still have nowhere to go.
Nou, niemand het met ons gepraat nie, maar ons is baie ontevrede. Daar was 30 dae kans gegee vir die munisipaliteit om ons structures te gee vir ons. As 48 hours in 'n dag. Hoekom kan hulle nie vir ons 'n eksempel gegee het in die 30 dae en gesê het dit is die eksempel van die structures. Julle gaan so tyd en so tyd. Hulle kom op 'n donderdag en sê vir ons gaan vandag gaan ons move. Ons gaan nie terug nie. Hier kom die hele week reën kom hier aan. Die dam ons gaan weer in hy selfe posisie sit waar ons is. Nou moet ons weer terug gaan na die gevaar toe. Wat van die reën en die wind? Hier kom die reën en die wind, wat van ons structures? Ons het nou nog eens structures hier.
The people come from various informal settlements built on the flood lines. A month ago, President Cyril Ramaphosa paid flood-stricken Kariga a visit, and he and Minister of Human Settlements, Mameloko Kubai, promised the destitute that within 30 days they would move from the temporary housing to temporary structures, to temporary units constructed for them.
We need our houses. We want the president to come because we're not going to go back to Ola plant because it's a no shack. The Ola plant is no shack. We needed the houses.
While this informal settlement community protests on Church Street, down the road, the residents of Jones and Gibbon Street say they have been forgotten. People in this neighborhood have lost all their personal belongings. They've received clothes, donations from Good Samaritans. A resident, Kirsten Prinsloo, says they haven't received any form of assistance from the government as promised.
Nothing that has been offered to us or has been put on the table has been brought to us. We were told that there will be help from government, there will be help from the municipality, there will be social development. We feel like the missing middle. Yeah, that's what we class ourselves as, the missing middle, because we're not getting any assistance, any help, any questions or queries from anyone.
71-year-old Habiba Satora has lived in this neighborhood for 40 years, and her heart breaks when she sees what it has been reduced to.
I'm feeling very disappointed because they're not doing what they're supposed to do for us. You know, help us with this. Okay, they do. They give us groceries and stuff. But I mean to help us further with the house and, you know, doing whatever they can. But must leave it in God's hands, you know. He's the only one that can help us and protect us from stuff like this. But inshallah, everything will come right.
Newzroom Afrika reached out to the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality, but its representatives were not available to comment. The National Human Settlements Department requested to comment at a later stage. Meanwhile, the people of Kariga face another uncertain night. Families who have lost everything now struggle to find shelter once more, amid the looming threat of severe weather. The streets, still littered with debris, echo the cries for help and the frustration of those left behind. In these challenging times, any promise of aid and rebuilding feels distant. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Sipha Kema in Kariga in the Nelson Mandela Bay.